Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today we are continuing with the New Year tournament. We are with Atkpwr playing Panzer Grenadier Großdeutschland on a balance income. And so he's going to be going with lots of recon, mostly tanks of Cloud Panzer 38T. These can be pretty deadly and pretty good at supporting the infantry. There's not going to be a lot of half tracks. The leaders are coming in with half tracks, and there's also the sea face infantry. Because I was thinking the 38T combined with half track could do one hell of a job. Um, but it doesn't matter. There's a Atkpwr Panther D 1 star coming in at phase B. There will be Panzer 4, Stug trees, 8 of them. I'm surprised he didn't double vet them, but I'm guessing that availability has a lot to do with that, obviously. And so he's going to get a Panther A Führer and a Tiger He and 4 Panthers for C phase. He's also going with the SZKZ 251 tree as part of the commander instead of the glorious Tigers or Panther. Why? Why? I mean, the Commander Panther makes for a great Panther A to use in Phase A. As a combat unit, in Phase A, there's not going to be a lot of things that usually can rival with heavy tanks, and plus this guy's 2-star. So, sometimes it can be good to take heavy tank commanders just to use them in Phase A. It's a dangerous bet, but it's good to do. I've learned that from a pro player, by the way, that was saying that his name was Homer. Not sure if he still plays much anymore, but Homer was the one. I thought it was crazy at first, and I was like, no way you're using a 190-point unit commander to fight with in Phase A. And he's like, for sure, for sure. And I started using this tactic, and it actually works pretty damn well. Of course, I'm no noob, and well, I mean, I am the king of noobs, but I'm not a noob, and so I can make most of the time I can make my unit survive, and sometimes it falls. I'm not perfect. Sometimes it falls and it dies, and it's just something I'm prepared to live with, basically. So it doesn't phase me at all. I stay unfazed whenever my commander dies, because one important part of this game, if you want to be good, is you cannot let the little things get to you. And one would argue that losing a 200 points unit is not a little thing, and that person would be right. But just in this whole mindset, you can't let things during the game frustrate you, or else you start to slowly lose the game, lose your concentration. It's like a Dungeon and Dragon game, and your wizard is concentrating on a spell, and then an enemy attacks you, and you lose that concentration, and you lose your spell. And that's the same thing with this game: is you got a spell going on in Phase A, and when you do good moves, that spells get stronger, beefier, because you get a certain ego boost, and but when you start losing unit, losing flags, then you get all. Anyway, we're not gonna start doing a fucking lesson about it, but yeah, try to keep your cool. Don't let the small details phase you. Okay, so he's coming with SZKZ 251 9D, 8 of them. These will be good coupled with the 38T, obviously. There's going to be flamers, machine gun, of course, the grille as well. No 242. I mean, it's a trade-off, I guess, but I think I prefer having 242 than 8 SZKZ 251D. I rarely use these guys personally. I know they're good for. I know they're good. They're good to hold the line, in Phase A, but 242 can survive pretty much the whole game if you're careful with them. These won't survive. All right, Martyr trees. We're taking tree in Phase A, 6 in Phase B with some Pack 40s and the Pack 41 Gerlich 75 mil, APCR 245 mil. I mean, it's pretty good. It's 75 points. There's a few things I disagree with Atkpwr's deck, like not enough Pack 40s, not enough. And these guys only shoot at 1500. I would Pack 40 can pretty much destroy anything in the game. Pretty much. It can destroy anything in the game, you know? So, I don't know. I think I would have preferred the cheaper and shoot longer. I don't know. We're going to go also with Flak 43s. These are the good Flak, rate of fire 126 round per minute, instead of the other one, who is a 90 round per minute. You gotta watch out for that one. Flak 88, not coming with ammo trucks, and we've got Flak 43 as well in C phase. And then the half-track mortars in A phase. Big mistake not taking them in B phase and half 4. Just my opinion, guys. Just my opinion. And 4 of these babies in B phase coming in with supply truck at 120 points. It's a good deal, and these guys, they are pretty good. They are pretty good. They are basically counter battery units or support weapon killers. And then 2 Fokker Wolf vetted up. A strange choice. Let's go take a look at what's some Noobs deck. He's going with 43 reserve. This is probably why Atkpwr went with the Garlich instead of the Pack 40, because 43 reserve. We gotta keep that in mind as well. And effectively, there is there's 6 IS2s. That's gonna be a pain. The T-3476 are coming in B phase, so he's gonna have a lot. In A phase, we're going with the KV-1 T-3045 1943. We've got some 44 version in B phase as well. Lots of SU-122 SU-122 with lots of SU-152s. Lots of machine guns in phase B as well. There's going to be 12 Maxim machine gun. This is no doubt to cover for the lack of infantry that this deck has. There's going to be half tracks with Tanko Desantnikis. There's going to be armored vehicles with the Razvedka, formerly known as the White Truck. I don't know why. But anyway, this is a very good piece of recon right here. He's not going to take the BA-10, which is great in phase A. You get 5 of them. M42's history, there's going to be 2 cards of 85 mil AA. A leader with a B card of 120 mil. Well, that's a strange choice, but it isn't that strange after all. After looking at the artillery, I don't often play with 43 reserve. I used to. I played quite a bit, but I don't really remember the deck. IL2 KR, Yak 9Bs, LA7, IL4, and more LA7. All right, it's interesting he takes so much LA7. They are quite good planes, you know. But maybe give these guys a chance. Probably didn't want them because they're 82 mil HESAP. This guy's not really useful. He's fun to use, but he's really clumsy. Anyway, I guess we're going to go into the game now. Alright, and here we are with the game. Atkpwr in the blue corner. Want some noobs, Big D in the red corner. And they're both playing on a balanced income, as we've seen in the deck video. Already starting with the T-34 combat. By the way, if there's issue with the audio right now, I had a little bit problem just prior to starting the video. So I'm hoping it's good, but if it's not, I'm aware. I watched my video after the fact just to make sure the audio, nothing happened with it. So don't worry, if something is wrong, I'll be rectified for the next video. Alright, over the hill, there's not going to be a lot of unit from Want Some Noobs. He's going with machine gun M42, Shafniki officer, the M3A1 Razvedka with the machine gun. Not a lot of stuff, not a lot of stuff. Leader into the church. There's going to be a Grenadier Führer, a Pioneer Führer with some 251D and Atkpwr Panzer, as well Flamers and Panzer Grenadier. Then we're going with the Großleutnant Pioneer Führer here in town as well. These guys are going to be 2-star. But there's nothing here. There's not much around here. There's not much overall unit. Tenko de Saint-Niki and Saperi coming in. T-34 Recon will take care of these dudes. I'm surprised attack power is keeps going there. Maybe he hopes that they can actually destroy that T-34. And they just might, actually. They just might. But one of them is taking a long time to get in position. The T-34 will actually remove himself from there. M42 will get the Atkpwr Panzer II. Flak 43 started to get at the Yak. Yak can still shoot. He might die because they're pretty weak, but I guess they'll survive. This is unvetted after all. Martyr 3 versus M42. The Martyr will lose that pretty heavily. And the Atkpwr also died to the M42. There you go, M42 3-star for the win. T-34 85 coming in. The T-34 76 also moving forward. Catching them off guard. One of them down. He's going to remove himself because there's a 251D shooting at him. Wow, that's a great range. And that's a very dangerous move from WSN Noob, but he figured he could go for it. The Strafniki Officeri are coming in. And they will definitely clean house here with the Tenko de Saint-Niki. Over here in the south, we don't have much going on. There's a Saperi coming in to destroy that Sturmgruppe. They will get destroyed by the half-track as well. Some support unit here, not much. There's definitely a big push happening here. I believe WSN Noob will take advantage and try to push in, where Atkpwr is not pushing at all. There's just a Tenko de Saint-Niki here. He might realize that really quick as the front line is kind of doing a wedge here. More Tenko de Saint-Niki coming in, but they're going into the forest there, or in the houses. E-3045 already started to show up. And there you go. Dies. $85 mil in a weird position, I gotta say, because at any moment there could be infantry coming in here and shooting it down. But I guess WSN Noob's being very, very, very bold with his defensive choices. It's like a game of chess, right? Atkpwr not moving too much forward, but still bringing in some reinforcement. And yeah, like it's like I said, it's like a game of chess. You put some units down, kind of look, you know, what's going on. Like I don't know the piece's name in English, so I was gonna say it's like un taux here, et un fou, in my opinion. But you guys don't know the name in French either. Doesn't matter. Tenko de Saint-Niki coming into the forest. Oh, this guy's using APCR, unfortunately, but he has no more, so now he's gonna start doing some real killing. There you go. Atkpwr and 38 at his first AP shells. Dies. There's a 251-7 here, which has APCR also dying. Atkpwr not on top of his micro currently. Really not on top of his micro. First, he must be pissed because this is pretty bad for Phase A. Man, then we have three-star Tenko de Saint-Niki. WSN Noob's probably got him over here at the edge of the forest and to use it for recon, you know, just to make sure nothing comes in. Tenko de Saint-Niki will end up dying to these guys. SU-152 going to take position over here. I probably will come in these range. There's a Pack 40 that could be shooting over here, I believe. Taperi's more infantry reinforcement coming in for WSN Noobs. There's Panther already. Panther leader. if you don't see these guys in the deployment in A phase, usually it's because they won't come. But here comes Atkpwr, spending 135 points on a Panther in mid phase A. Abstract will retire himself, the 25190 take position here. I gotta say, Watsonu was so much conservative around here. That would stress me out a lot during the game to have so little. Yak 9B tried to do something, but couldn't in the end. Rafniki Officeri coming in. These guys, they do some serious damage. 3 PPSH, 13 moles and Nagant, you know. They're not to be discarded in the forest, especially they are fanatical units, and so they will do, you know, they won't surrender. SU-152 staying just outside of range. Shooting at the 251-9D. Panther will start shooting at something. Is he shooting at the Shrafniki? I think he was, yeah. Atkpwr coming in. Make sure there's no unit sneaking on. Here, we're still just calm. T-3045 coming in here to destroy that 251D. I laugh if it actually destroyed the T-34 somehow. Somehow, you know, might be coming in from the side. We'll probably never know because there is no recon for Atkpwr to know that there is a T-34 coming in. Well, that's not true. There's this guy. Could be seeing it on the road here. And the unit is not flashing, so it makes it look like, yeah, he's seeing it for sure. Atkpwr is seeing that. Then again, this one's not flashing either. Enko Desaniki finally starting to win. I'm starting to doubt my thinking that non-flashing unit means they're hidden. It used to be that. I remember explicitly. It used to be that. I guess when you're watching the replay, it means it's not currently being affected by defensive structures, maybe. Like, you know, they're in the open. They're not actually hiding from units. Anyway, Panther A will start shooting at the KV. KV will start retreating, but probably not going to survive that. Yeah, dies. Penetration on the Panther from the T-3443. T-3443 will remove himself. Did good damage there. There's an M42 shooting at it too, so he could move back and try to get a side shot there. But Atkpwr will retreat his Panther. And there you go. They're coming back at the charge with 2 T-3045. And the M42 actually is the one to get the kill. Oh my lord. Probably got wedged from the hill in over here and killed everyone inside. Holy. Did the M42 died at the same time or what? Yeah, I think the Pioneers just killed it. Martyr Tree destroying the T-34, so that's a good thing for Atkpwr. There's not much going good for him right now, I would say. But actually, it is 12-12 equal. I just think these losses over here and over here were quite significant. They already stopped smoking. You can see the wrecks here. Everything is burned down. But yeah, I just think these losses are significant. But you know, who wants some noob is also losing a couple of units here and there. Pack 40 being shot by the M42's HE shells. I think the Pack 40 will win that. Especially he's in green cover. But Atkpwr doesn't want to get involved with that, and he's going to retreat. Oof. Now just everyone's shooting at it. Everywhere he's trying to make a move, he's being pushed back. There you go, Pack 40 just now destroyed. There's a lot on the ground now for Once a Noob. He's moving his commander from the central to the mid northern part of the map. Alright, we are in Phase B, Panther D, Panzer IV, 38T coming in at the charge. I wonder if it's really going to help. He needs to stop losing them, of course. There's this tree over here destroying that martyr tree. It's not doing good. The 81 mil starting to shoot at the SU-152 and get the kills too. Or maybe the Panther did, but I think it's the mortars that did it. I wouldn't be surprised. I do kill a lot of tanks myself with these mortars. Now the artillery start coming. Once a Noob can afford that. Atkpwr needs to get some reinforcement coming in. He's expecting some IS-2s to come in soon because he wants to get the Görlich in place. But that might be also the only AT he's got left. He definitely forgot about these guys just there in the open. It doesn't look like there's much going on the map when we look at it in our eyes. This tree dead from the 81 mil. The 120 mil aiming at the closest possible target in order to reduce the area of fire, I'm sure. And these guys, they are pretty good actually. Most of everyone, no one used the 120 mil really. They're already getting countered by batteried hard by the 81 mil. Most people won't use the 120 mil, but they are nice penetration from the T-34 here onto the Panther D. Shoots again, and the commander kills it. I told you guys to use the commander tank. Although the T-34 is a little bit less expensive, but it's still 150 points for a T-34. Very nice ambush. Like, Once a Noob is playing like a chess master right now. He's putting his pieces in place. He's waiting for the good moment, and then bam, he's hitting you. And you never saw it coming. You never saw it coming. By the time you know, it's too late to do anything because your piece is going away. AA in the house doesn't see the airplane there. Now he starts shooting, but a little bit too late. Nice one. Nice going there. The Shrafniki and M2 will simply just mop up the rest. The Falker Wolf did destroy the Yak, though. And there is no really significant... Oh, nice, nice, nice. It is time. There you go. Falker Wolf against 43 Reserve. Definitely a good move, because there's only 85 mil. And these guys, they only got 45 shells. You could literally get a lot of Falker Wolf. Fly around over here. Because, you know, if you fly in a circle, these shells are not going to hit your plane. Oh, my lord! He killed it in a couple shots. Wow, that was intense. I didn't expect these guys. I don't remember them being that good. But he did it. Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. But what I was saying is, you circle your plane around here at a distance, these shells, they're going to shoot there, but your plane is going in circles. So by the time he's so far away that by the time the shell comes here, your plane's already here. And so you keep doing that, and this unit will kind of waste his ammo on you. Or I guess you could do the smart thing and use 81 mil mortar as well, artillery, to destroy these. Of course, I'm just saying. Man, that T-34 never actually went for that 251. I guess there's no urgency, and Once a Noob probably doesn't want to push a battle in the open like that with the big cats, where he can't really, you know, outflank. Once a Noob taking control of the hill. This is definitely a killer there for Atkpwr. Sorry. Tiger Führer coming in. Give some veterancy to the Flak 43 at the same time. 81 mil mortars not moved, but I don't think Atkpwr is expecting Once a Noob to use more mortars. And even so, a lone mortar like that's not that big of a danger for 81 mil. I mean, he could kill it, but you'd have time to react. Alright, Chernos in the open. They're going to unhide these infantry that are going to start shooting at the Chernos. And the Strafniking can start shooting at it. And the T-34 as well. IS-2 on the hill already. And pretty much all the tanks, all the Panthers died. And so now Atkpwr is finding himself in a world of hurt here. He does have the town, but with one some noob having the hill over here, the forest controlled, this is going to be a really hard fight in town. The infantry is not going to be able to, you know, um, hold everything. Panzer 4 gets a nice shot on the T-34, but unfortunately bails out. And so now he's going to die. Nice unit here. The SU-122 will be useful to dislodge any infantry or Pack 40s or anything like that. The Gelich has died, it looks like. Where is it? Yeah, the Gelich definitely died. We don't see it anywhere. And there was a machine gun here too. I wonder where they went. They might have died in here. But I find it strange we didn't see that happening. Atkpwr gets back the flag by coming on this hill. This is a good tactic. You go around here. He can't really come this area though, because once a noob completely controlled parts that would see them. I guess he could be using some smoke. Tanko Desantniki coming in for the house there. And now that once a noob controls this road, going to be so much more harder for Atkpwr. This is almost impossible to get back now. I mean, Christ. Because now, once a noob can just bring as much reinforcement as he wants into these house, and then start pushing to them, to these, put machine guns here, and stop Atkpwr from walking. There's just so much going on right now. These T-34s are just doing marvel work, but I think he's going to get destroyed, and he is. There's another 74-76 coming in, 34-76 coming in. But now the Panzer 4 has advantage. As long as he doesn't advance into that T-34, he should be good. I think I found the thumbnail this time. I mean, this great thumbnail. Oh, Martyr Tree. Ugh. The IS-2 will completely... There's nothing to do. Well, I guess there's smoke, but... It's definitely going to be brutal. And there you go. Actually, it's not going to be brutal. Atkpwr just... Oh my lord. It's cool. It's cool. It doesn't matter. Once a noob is a great opponent. I think we've seen it in this game just how good he is. Like, Atkpwr is not a bad player, you know, by any means. So, once a noob did really, really good. He did some marvelous moves there. The T-34 took care of a lot of these half tracks. The combat commander used the killed the Atkpwr Panther D with a lot of infantry. You know, a lot of kills there. A lot of kills. The Martyr Tree here did good. But everyone else, did he just lose one Panther? That's crazy. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's only a single Panther killed it. Of all the Panthers he's brought, and these are like 130 points or so, there was only a KV-1S that died. Can you imagine that? And there was one Panther, two Panther. Okay, there's just two Panthers, but two Panthers and one Tigers. A lot of points for a KV1, basically. It's unfortunate, but it is war, and it is what happens. So, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will continue to cast the New Year tournament from the Kingdom of the Noobs. If you want to see where players are at, you can. I'll most likely put in the description, but if I forget, you can go take a look at the other videos. I put the challenge in some of these comments where you can see how the tournament is progressing. Just be aware that spoilers are obviously in there, because tournament is further ahead than I can only cast one game right per day. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Goodbye.